This is Bill Wundram. An old memory worth living for. The day, a dubious Saturday. The time, a gentle dusk. While dreaming purple thoughts, I drive to the top of 7th Street Hill in Moline. I stare toward the building that once housed the Plantation Restaurant. And it isn't difficult to imagine Nick Chirikas standing at the bar outside the plantation and saying, "Let me buy you a drink." Nick, the suave owner, would be in a three-piece suit and suede shoes. Bunches of real bananas would be hanging from the bar in the Tahitian room. The bartender, a guy named Hal, would yank a banana off the bunch to make a banana cooler. Nick, good old Nick, always showed up about 9 o'clock, smiling at the couples cuddled in the little thatched huts, getting doozled from sipping drinks that had little umbrellas sticking out of them. Just for the heck of it, I drive under the plantation's porte-cochere. It is still there, as it was on a night like tonight in the 1950s, when an attendant in a black cap would escort Dorothy Mundy into the place. The mink-coated grande dame of Quad City fashion was a regular at the plantation. As the saying goes, the good old days aren't as nostalgic as they used to be. Maybe they're better now. The plantation, before its plantation days, before its restaurant days, was the mansion of Willard Veely and his dear-related clan. It's been splendidly restored and now headquarters of Quad City Bank Network. Perish the thought, but it could have been torn down to become a parking lot for doctors' offices. The bank saved the place, and it looks a lot like it was when it was the Quad City Palace of food, fine drink, and an elegant good time. Sentimentally, I get a little choked up when I get near the plantation. The plant, we called it when we wanted to put on the dog on a night like tonight. We used to hum the old tune, "Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week," but it was never lonely around the plant. Still, I wish I could have one last night of dinner dancing to Jack Manthey with Bobby Lofgren at the keys. Ah, yes, the plantation was unforgettable. The garlic was so strong that 3 days later someone would say, "I can tell you've had dinner at the plantation." Nick would laugh, "It's all in the anchovies." Other restaurants have tried to duplicate it. They call it the plantation salad on their menus, but it isn't. Al Class sold the dressing in jars. It wasn't the real thing, no matter what Al said. We can make light of it now, but the plantation was serious glamour. No one will ever duplicate the 46-room Italian mansion of Willard Veely, an automobile and airplane maker. I remember the regulars like Bill Vail, Uncle Bill they called him, the Davenport junk man, who made more money than anyone could imagine in a junkyard along Old Credit Island Park Road. Anyone who'd toast Uncle Bill, he'd noisily bark back, "Put the drinks on my tab." The plant was latter-day F. Scott Fitzgerald. Women with lovely scented gardenia nosegays on their wrists, high heels, no clogs, and cheek-to-cheek dancing to La Vie en Rose on the plantation's lower level. I feel so sorry for today's kids who don't know about a lovely evening dancing to What's New? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you are sweet to offer your hand. One night, Dick Juergens and his band played. No one today has ever heard of him. Big stars like Lonesome George Goebel was regularly booked to tell jokes, all clean, while a dance line called the Chirps did high kicks. It was innocence, maybe. I'm sorry that you weren't there. Play it again, Sam.